MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Michael Fulmer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He will lead this one off today. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit out towards second. To his right, Goodrum. And that's the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So now it's Mark Canha. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Canha, playing here in his age 29 season, starts the day as the second leading vote getter amongst left fielders in all-star balloting, so we may see him be honored as such this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mark Canha goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry, number 14 on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Designated hitter, Chris.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Fastball that just misses inside. Matt Olson would be next. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One for the A's, courtesy of Jed Lowry. Home half of the first coming up at Comerica Park. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And the changeup is way low that time. Manaea has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Victor Martinez to come alive. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Nick Castellanos now. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Olsen has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park, all tied at 1-1. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos is right there, and very quickly 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Fowler's under it. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan Lucroy can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Catcher, James McCann.
Into the box, James McCann, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Dustin Fowler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Late that time for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
Round is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next up for Detroit, Jacoby Jones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jacoby Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball down below the knees.
12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now at the plate, number 22. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He went down swinging to start the home first. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. Olsen has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1 through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Mark Canha. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Left side. To his left, Candelario. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman, number 8, Jed Lowry.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in as the third baseman, Jed Lowry.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, Chris Davis, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Iglesias waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. At the plate, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Lowry leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Castellanos, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fowler going back on it at the track. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, John Hicks. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pinder is under it. 1 out.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And he's safe. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, James.
Riding in once again, James McCann. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Jones. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fowler's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in, number 22. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Taken in by Semien. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The batter, third baseman, Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. hit hard on the ground to first. Olsen comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Tigers lead this one 2-1. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. No. 2-0. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, left fielder, Mark Cannon.
Striding in once again, Mark Canna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Popped him up. Lowry shading to his right. One away.
The right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. No. That misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, John Hicks.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
The batter.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Designated hitter, Chris.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Two and 1.
2-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Well, the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Victor Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Victor Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in once again, Nico Goodrum. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Digging in to try it again, James McCann. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Kenna has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 45, Buck Farmer.
Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now here's the pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. The final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 3-2. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready for another chance? Chad Pinder, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A's are gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Number 17 is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Changeup in for a strike. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up for Detroit, number 22, switch hitter batting left here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. One and 2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. The 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Jeimer Candelario waits on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. And they put the tag on him for the out. And he must be saying, are you trying to kill me? Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. This one skied out toward right. Piscotty is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Leonis Martin is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 12.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Fowler. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Martin able to take it in for the first out. Striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Goodrum takes it in. And there are two away now.
Third baseman number 8, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Candelario has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score remains 2-2. So digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, John Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Next for the Tigers, Victor Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a strike.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
To his right, Olsen, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Up next for Oakland.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Popped him up. Candelario is there for it. 1 out.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder.
Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Piscotty, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the A's 3 and the Tigers 2. Blake Trinan enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Blake Trinan.
Now batting, Nico Goodrum, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Nico Goodrum.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
So coming to the plate, James McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for a strike. takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there on to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 22. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Martin is off at first with two away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-0. Boy, and Woody Keller's just not giving him any help now. It's 3-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he's taking here and looks at strike two right down the middle. Last breath for the Tigers. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Yusmeiro Petit earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Blake Trinan hammers down the save, his 20th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.